Skellige. First time seeing this new region, and it's gorgeous. I can tell you that. I like the snow. The other region was more, you know, for dense forest and swamps and you know, big cities. This is more wilderness. Yeah, I love the snow. Snow off in the distance and things like that. Much more greenery, which is pretty nice. The graphics in this game are fantastic. I know a lot of people complained that it was downgraded and such. You know, and it was. When you look at gameplay from the previous game, the reveal gameplay, you know, that was actual gameplay. It looked a lot better. And, you know, because of the consoles, really, and, you know, I'm not saying it's a PC Master Race thing, but really, when you think logically about it, because the consoles couldn't perform what the game, you know, wanted to graphically at that level, the developers had to change everything and go around, you know, and that's just the way it is. I personally think that the PC version should have shined, if I could speak, and they should have spent put a lot of effort into making just the PC version incredible, because, I mean, The Witcher 2 looks incredible, and the Witcher series was always a PC exclusive series. This is the first time we've really seen it on consoles. And you know, Witcher 2 was ported to 360. But honestly, in all honesty, I think the game looks great for consoles. Like, this looks incredible on PlayStation 4. You really can't complain about this. You're getting really great draw distance, great texture work, great facial animations and things like that. I just wish the frame rate was smoother. Let's talk to the Skellige.
Sorry to trouble you, but I really have no choice.
What is it?
Our ship was wrecked against a rocky shore during the last storm. I've lost everything.
How am I supposed to help?
I haven't even got the coin for the journey home, and with each day's delay, I draw closer to
Wants me to give him coin.
Might have guessed you'd come around to coin. So, need a loan? Or is it just alms you're after?
I shall pay you back every last copper, I swear it. You need only call on me at my address in Novigrad.
Okay, fine, I'll help him.
Fine, I'll help
It's
you.
150 coins, nothing big.
Might stop by, see how business is going.
Thank you. You'll find me in the Port District. My name's Johan Bonner.
See you later then.
John Boner. All right, we helped the guy get home. Wouldn't you be like afraid to ask a Witcher for money? Like, really? But I think in terms of, oh my god. So is this really how is the water really this calm, or is it just like, is there like an error with the textures or something like that? Here, if I go in the water. No, the water's seriously this calm here. This is incredible. Look at, you just take a look at the water. There's like no ripples whatsoever. It's completely calm and peaceful. All right, I want to get out of the, here we go. Everyone's like, why did he do that? Here we go. Now, okay, now the water has some ripples in it. I guess the game was loading the slight ripples and things like that, but wow, that looked like really calm water before. Yeah. Now there's some actual ripples in the water. Okay. Moving on. Why is this kid... Why? The kid is... Who does that? Like, I understand that they didn't have like a Game Boy back in the day, but you're gonna run around in circles? That's really the most interesting thing you can do. Life must have been pretty boring back then. All you want to do is run around in circles. Okay, we're in a home right now, and there's nothing interesting going on. It's exciting. Being it's my first time here, I do want to kind of thoroughly check the area. Oh, there's things to take. Ooh, a relic. Now, there is some Skellige armor DLC that I got. If I actually go back to the game here. Is something going on with my PlayStation? Why is nothing loading here? Hold on. What the hell? PlayStation went offline? Oh, is PlayStation Network having issues again? I think PlayStation Network's having issues. Okay, well, I was going to show you guys I have the Skeletal Armor DLC installed. So, what else is new? PlayStation. Ugh. You know what's sad? There are days where I'm actually surprised PlayStation Network is you know hasn't crashed. Like I thought for sure when Destiny launched, PlayStation Network was going to be down. But no. It actually was up and it was pretty stable. That was surprising.
Our time amongst the living is but the wake of an hour.
See, now there's much more ripples in the water. Alright, so
When we are gone.
uh-huh. Little cutscene. What is going on? Who is that? Oh, they're loading bodies onto the... Oh. So something happened. I guess this is they're alluding to like a mission. She may know what happened with Siri. You may have to talk with her. Priest of the Eternal Fire. Like you can see her makeup coming on. That's incredible.
You need not do this, child.
I know, but I want to.
Tis madness. Such a young lass.
Erna should be the one going. They shared a bed longer.
Silence. It is her decision.
She's going off with, I guess, her dead father. How she's... I have no idea. This is a cool, yeah, this is a really cool, the hell? She's gonna burn with him? Did she really? Oh, there's Yennefer.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Nice to see you again.
Wow, finding her was easy. Jeez, she just shows up where you want her to. Best kind of women.
Bran of Clan Twirsech has embarked on his final voyage. At its end, our glorious ancestors await him. Together they will hunt and raid. They will sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past. For now, he lives in our hearts. One day, we too shall stand at his side and face the sea together. That will be a good day.
You smell wonderful.
You smell wonderful.
Geralt, we're at a funeral.
Oh.
You smell wonderful at this funeral.
Is its clan.
Dialogue in this game's great.
Times of war. Tradition holds the clans unite under the leadership of their king. We bid Bran farewell. Time to pick his successor who will lead us against the Black Ones. The gates of Caer Troll stand open to all who hail Bran of Clan Wilstach dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake, those who believe themselves worthy of the crown will step forth.
Go to wake with me, not in the mood for a wake, want to run away with you, spend some time alone. See, the thing is, I've always been a person, when it comes to story, about not what I want, but what the character would do, you know? So even though I may sit here and be like, oh, you know, this, if I was in this situation, I may go this way, I've always been the type of person that would play with the, okay, what would this character do? And do I honestly, like, I would be like, oh, sure, you know, let's go to the wake, and let's see if I can actually, you know, run this, I guess, obtain the crown to Skelly. I have no idea what he's talking about, to this region, I guess. But I'm trying to think to myself, like, would Geralt want that? Would Geralt want to be, you know, the crown? Would he honestly care? Want to run away with you, spend some time alone. This is probably what he would honestly do. This is what I would want, you know, this is what I would do in this situation, but this is what Geralt would do as a character. So this is really interesting. When I play games, I kind of, you know, when I have decisions like this, I kind of go back and forth and say to myself, okay, do I really feel like this is the direction that you know, I want the story in, or do I feel like this is the direction that a good story about this character would go in? I'm gonna go this way.
Come to the wake with me.
Gladly. Feasts in Skellige, so predictable. Slobbering drunks, brazen boasting, and the inevitable rows that result.
Yeah, nothing like the banquets mages attend. Remember the one on Thanedd?
You were there. How could I forget? I also remember excruciatingly well what happened after the banquet.
Reading my mind again?
What's more, I like what I see.
They have great chemistry together, those two. I never played the first Witcher, but I only played Witcher 2. And I like the chemistry between him and Yennefer.
Did you learn anything?
I'm not Yennefer, Triss. But she's really interesting, I like her. As far as Velen's concerned.
Velen. Awful place. Somehow Ciri wound up at the castle of the local ruler, a baron, self-proclaimed. This was after she was injured.
Injured? Was it serious?
Don't think so. Must have recovered because this baron sent her on to Novigrad. Think she was looking for you at the time. These witches Ciri came across, she was lucky to escape them.
Witches?
Creatures more like. Can't say exactly what they are, but they're dangerous. Very. Also ran into an old friend of ours in Velen, Kira.
What on earth is Kira Metz doing in that wasteland?
Hiding from witch hunters. Listen, she told me an elven mage had been there looking for Ciri.
Good. You'll need to tell me more when we have some time.
As for Novigrad...
Been to Novigrad. Ciri was there, looking for a way to lift some curse. She's not there anymore.
You're certain?
Heard it from Dandelion, with no embellishments.
Do you know any more about this curse?
Not much. Ciri ran into some trouble, never finished what she went there to do. I recovered a phylactery. She was looking for a way to enchant it.
I'll look at it later.
Okay.
How about you? What have you learned?
Something strange happened on Ard Skellig a time ago. A disaster brought about by a burst of magic. Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly. Never seen anything like it. My intuition tells me Ciri was its cause.
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen, we need something specific. Evidence.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone. Unfortunately, Ermion and his druids aren't letting anyone near.
We can just, you know, mind screw them.
Ermion's head of the Skellige Circle. Haven't seen him since
Ciri was a little girl. I doubt he'll do you any favors, not even for old time's sake.
So why won't Ermion let you inspect the area of the anomaly?
Call it a difference of opinion. A large, loud difference. Look, it's Krach.
White Wolf.
Greetings, Krach.
I shall see you at the wake, and I'll not accept any excuses. I have an important matter to discuss with you.
I shall wear black and white for the feast. I count on you to don something complimentary. Something that doesn't reek of 1,000 tongues.
Yen, you know I can't stand new doublets. Just too tight till you break them in.
And just like Krach, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy ourselves. We've matters to resolve and should dress appropriately. I've rented a room at the inn. Took the liberty of laying out some clothes for you there. You ought to go, choose something. In the meantime, I've something to attend to. We'll meet at the entrance to the feast hall.
Sounds like a plan. I have to say, guys, I love this game. I really do. And I'm not saying that, you know, because, oh, this game's, like, really fun. I mean, like, I'm seriously, like, I love this game. And, I was a bit nervous whether or not I would really dig it. Because at the beginning of it, I was like, it's okay at the beginning. But once you actually get past, you know, the initial, like, 4 hours of the game, and you really get into it in the open world and everything like that, it's fantastic. It's a beautiful, beautiful game, and I leveled up. More fantastic notes. That's just fantastic. So I'm just gonna level up the stuff I already have. The steady aim. Bum, 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 bum. And I unlock a new point at level 22. This is level 28, 30. Oh, so it goes 1, 2, this one, and 30. Now, from what I understand, there's no level cap in the game, so pretty interesting. I guess we're gonna go here, and I'm gonna change my clothes to formal. I'm gonna get the clothes for formal attire. Yeah. But yeah, just a great freaking game. If you guys haven't played this game, go out and buy it, really. And if you have the choice, get it on the Xbox One, even though it runs at 900p most of the time. It's the more stable version of the game. The PlayStation 4 version has a lot of hitches and just a lot of frame rate issues. It's nothing too major. Like, it's fine right now. But when you're in, like, really graphical areas, wow, does it dip. I'm talking like 20 frames per second. So get it on the Xbox One if you have a chance. Between both consoles.
You know, drowners, real problem. The kind your silver sword will most certainly solve.
I kind of wish I got on the Xbox One, to be honest. Maybe I'm interested to see how this game would run on my PC too.
Let me guess. They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish.
My PC has a tendency to surprise me every once in a while with its performance.
Along the shore.
Were that the only harm? Terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn. Attack fishermen wielding just oars and warriors alike. Sea tosses them up after. Armor shredded, guts devoured.
Strange. Any witnesses?
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat from where the Avalon attacked.
I just hit my mic.
There's Tove too. Her man was killed. She lives nearby, up a bit. Sorry, none of it comes to mind. Those who see the beasts, meet him, well, they generally don't come back to dry land alive.
I'll take the job.
I'll take the job. Dealt with drowners many times. It'll soon be over. Got my word on that.
You know, I never hassled someone in this game. Like, I never tried to up my cash or anything like that, or negotiate with the deal. I never try to do that. I wonder if there's any. If I got like a Good Samaritan trophy for that, I'm not really sure, but I just never tried to do that. I just never really cared. I was like, just give me more side content. Just give me more side content, and I just went on and did it. I did actually. Hold on. I found something. I found this armor. Oh, it's not good at all. I found this sword. It's not good at all compared to what I have. So onward. King is dead. Long live the king. All right, so we have some stuff to do. Oh, there's a barber shop. See, like, right? See, the game's hitching up right now. This is the fire effect right there. So we got a barber. I'm gonna go get a haircut. The last guy got a haircut from he was drunk as hell and his hands were shaky, and I'm not kidding you. You press an option and it give you a completely different haircut. It was actually hilarious until I realized I was wasting like $40 to get just one decent haircut.
Only one in the Isles, most likely.
Let me have a look at your goods.
Gladly look at what.
Why wise man.
Common. Oh, he actually has. Oh, he has just generic clothes. Huh? Skellige tunic. So all this stuff is like completely worthless. What I want is.
Take it you're good with scissors. Give me a haircut.
It ain't something I usually do, but it wouldn't be right to turn down a traveler.
So, he's not really a barber. Okay, loosely gathered. So, okay, I've done with this. I think I'm gonna go the whole, you know, generic kind of look. And I like his hair the way it usually is. Yeah, that's cool. I want mustache from me, bushy goatee, short mustache. Let's see what this looks like. Because if I just do the goatee. See, that looks cool, huh? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this.
So,
I got a haircut to make my hair longer. Doesn't make sense. Okay, you have nothing in the shop. Alright, so... Oh, it's actually gonna snow, so hold on for a sec. I do want to meditate. I can barely see what was going on. Here we go. Okay, so we got some more objectives. Go to Yennefer's room. Go to Yennefer's rooms and put on... She has multiple rooms. She rented out multiple rooms. Oh, look at that. Look at that pig. It's gonna be like the best bacon in the world.
this has got to be Yen's room. She always did like space and luxury.
She rented out this... Did she rent out like half the freaking bar? Like, this is crazy. There's all this stuff. I'm actually gonna take the alcohol because it helps with magic. Loot the poison.
Desire to freeze, the poison source. Still turns to it for inspiration.
Looting. Oh. So I'm not gonna do the whole thing yet. I'm actually, what I'm gonna do is examine. Oh, she has one of these things from like, oh yeah, this is one, isn't this one of these magnascope things from the second game?
Her megascope.
Yeah, megascope.
Guess she never goes anywhere without
Yeah, it's just from,
from
the second game too.
And toothbrushes, deeply personal possessions.
Philippa Eilhart. Speaking of Philippa Eilhart, well, actually no, because I planned the assassination of the guy, the king that gave me that mission, so I don't know what happens to that mission. Oh, it's unlocked. Okay, now anyone can come in here freely. It's a different way in. No water. I don't. Ooh, I'll take that. I don't want no water. Here we go.
Glamour. Scent of lilac and gooseberries, even with the lid on.
It's
Taste
generic
hasn't
old
changed.
lilac and gooseberries. Here we go.
No idea how she managed to bring so much clothing. Must have hired out a galleon.
That's her
As
original.
usual, black and white.
That's her original outfit right there. I have the DLC. What the fuck? It's the stuffed unicorn.
The stuffed unicorn. She fixed it.
It's like, what the hell? What the hell's this unicorn doing in the bedroom? It's that stuffed unicorn that they you know, refer to.